Here we go, guys. The new Blitz map for the month of June. Tournament's gonna be running throughout the month on this map. We got Artie versus Zed to try things out here. Best of 5 for $5. Any of you guys who haven't seen this map earlier today, you got oils in the corner that pre-capture right away, so definitely some early extra money coming in. You cannot build up in the corner, so it's very difficult to defend these oils. Through the middle of the map, you got some alligators to slow down infantry. You cannot build through this section of the map. You can build a naval yard, so you can use navy on this map. And then right through here, you can't build through here because of the hills. So if you want to build up, you got to take this plateau. If you want to base walk, you got to come over. You're thinking, Ivor, why is there a street light? The street light is very, very important. It's there because I don't know what I'm doing, and this is the first map where I tried to edit it myself. So other than that, yeah, pretty tight map. You do have to kind of, if the oils, you kind of have to build like in a C shape, which is kind of scary. It really exposes yourself, but should make for a fast-playing game that encourages splits and attacking from different directions. So should be fun to see. So I think this is a good move for Artie. Artie gonna go right down to the bottom right and try to take out that oil. I like that. To the moon, Rafa 9007. That's right. That is right. So I like that. Yeah, the oils in the corners, like if you can get in there quick when your opponent's not paying attention, or if you have an early army advantage, taking those oils early game is going to be huge. They're just so vulnerable, and they're meant to be like that. Just kind of opens up different strategies, different ways to handle it. I know, the single street light is so stupid. So Artie definitely in the driver's seat right now. Artie did get a series in today already against Legend. He did beat Legend, so Artie's definitely looking strong on this map. Artie builds a bunker. It's kind of an interesting position. That bunker right up the middle just wants to try to protect splits coming up the middle. Radar out now for Artie, so we will have some desos coming. Yeah, I think, yeah, you definitely, at the top level, you see a lot of players who try to avoid stationary defenses in some ways, like proactively. They want to keep all their money for their tanks and stuff like that. But on this map, having some defensive structures up preemptively, I think is a good idea, just because there's so many areas you can be attacked from. Like, you can be attacked from so many spots. Even right now, you see Artie's battle bunker on the bottom. Zed could just go over the plateau and go right around that. So I think getting some defenses out early on this map is really good, especially for Soviet. The bunkers, the conscripts, really good value, defensive structure. Yeah, so Zed's going to hop up and take out that oil. No reason not to. Oh, Desolators now to pick on those tanks. Ooh, and Zed's going to take quite a bit of chip damage trying to get that oil. That was not worth it. Really, really well played from Artie to get a bunch of damage done on those tanks. Yeah, now Artie is going to push in and try to take this MCV, and he will get it very easily. Now going to try to take the Battle Lab, and then he should bounce from there. Yep. So he got the MCV, got a little bit greedy. Ooh, and the tank's getting a little bit funneled around that lake. So now Zed with a nice tank advantage here, but no MCV and no Battle Lab. So the pressure's on Zed. Slight tank advantage. He needs to be very careful here. Oh, I forget, these tanks are already bruised from that top exchange. Now they're bruised even more. Artie's doing such a good job with these Desolators. Zed's army is in trouble. Okay, now Zed, yeah, Zed forced to retreat now. Can't really afford to let this game go on any longer, though. The longer it goes, the further he's going to fall behind without the MCB and without Battle Lab tech. So he's stuck just pumping rhinos. Going to try to find a way in, but already really getting good use out of these Desolators. And on a small map like this, there's a lot of damage to be done with them.
My truck is loaded.
And now demo trucks. Demo trucks from Zed. Has to be careful, doesn't want to drive on his own radiation. Does get on the radiation, goes down. Zed quits out, first one on the board. Hashtag RDOP. That's right, Slicer. That is absolutely right. Okay, so. Oh, tired today. Okay. Point number 2, it is best of $5 on the line. We are doing set factions here, so now switching over to Allied versus Allied. Yeah, we'll see. Artie definitely was playing this map good earlier. He definitely understands that early on with those 2 extra oils, you have some extra money in the bank, and you can start making some things happen. So we'll see if he can work that here. Ooh, and a super early naval yard from Zed. Zed, yeah, when Zed gets down, and I think, you know, like, Artie's really tough for Zed. Artie, in the last month or so, has put himself in a class above Zed. They're always at each other's throats. I mean, they're always very even in ranking, but Artie beat Legend in the tournament. He just beat Legend again. Like, Artie's definitely a bona fide pro. And I think Zed is still semi-pro, I would say. So I like this from Zed, just kind of getting creative here. Brings out the early Navy, brings out the GGI IFVs. I don't think it's going to work necessarily, but just running straight Grizzlies at Artie here is going to be very difficult because Artie's just playing at a higher level. So I think that Zed diversifying, trying to give Artie a look he doesn't expect, I like the idea of it, especially with this extra money. It's kind of like, I mean, it really is, it's extra money on this map. Early on, you start with extra money, you start with 2 oils. So you got to think, like, what am I going to do differently? If you're playing the same strategy that you played on the last map, it's not going to make sense. Ooh, and the power goes down. Deploys the GGIs. He's just so far behind on tanks right now. Yeah, Artie's getting a lot done with his early chunk of money on this map. I think it does reward faster players as well, you know. I mean, when you have more money, the more stuff you can do early game, the faster you move, the more of an advantage it's going to be. So let's switch over to Soviet versus Allied now, see if Zed can get a point on the board. All right, okay. So, Allied versus Soviet now. Zed obviously just has to look to bring some early Soviet pressure, try to get something done here. Let's see what Artie tries to do. He's got some GIs coming out, possibly just anti-scouting, maybe going to try to work his way through the alligator pit. We'll see. The alligator's eating those. Look at the dog trying to do a death run through the alligator pit. Run, dog. Good luck. So already pumping Grizzlies now. Okay, so I like this from Zed. The double war factory. And look at that. He's only built 1 oil. He's easily able to sustain 2 war factories. He could bring a 3rd war factory right now, honestly. Yeah, Zed should bring a 3rd war factory. I would love that. He has the power for it. Rocky out, though. Doesn't need to deal with that. Yeah, it does bring an immediate 3rd war factory. So Zed's gonna have the rhinos pumping right now. He just needs to resist the air. So if I was Zed now, I would probably bring out. Hard to say. I would probably use flak troopers or flat cannons. I wouldn't want to interrupt my rhino build. I would want to have a lot of rhinos as fast as possible. Oh my god, didn't take down an eagle there. Yeah, I like the flak cannon for Zed. Ooh, and that puts Artie low power, so Artie forces super early tech to try to get mirages out to counter these rhinos. And yeah, but you know, Artie was pumping the Grizzlies right away, and Zed really wasn't able to get much of a leg up. So he should have jumped down and stole that oil earlier, probably. I think the Soviet player needs to take out the Allies' oil early, I think. Yeah, Artie doing a great job with these eagles, just constant harassment, and now the mirages are out. And yeah, I wasn't able to get much done with it. You got to look at all the different points that, you know, Zed's too focused on trying to put pressure on this bottom side. Like, yeah, this is a bad push, but like pushing through here would be better. This would be tough, but like pushing up here would work, pushing up here. And there's a lot of different ways to attack on this map. I think the real idea though is if you can push through the top plateau and then you can come around the backside is really nice. We saw that on similar mechanics, similar map features were on Big Little Lake, Little Big Lake. I always forget what it's called. That was a Blitz map from a few months ago. Spy, you could spy. Spies are pretty devastating. You get especially, I mean, you get a spy in a war factory, you start pumping veteran mirages. It's nasty business. Oh, I didn't see it. Was there a spy? No way. Did I miss a spy? It doesn't look like it was a spy. I didn't see it though. Kirov out now. Already so juiced up. So Zed can't attack through the middle. The middle's too much of a bottleneck. BF just crushes that flag. Alright, so Artie's done. Look at the way Artie is so defended right now, even though his base has 4 entrances. The weak point is definitely that top plateau. That's definitely the weakest point. So Zed is attacking from the right spot, but we'll see if he can make it happen. Grabs that prism tower. Yep, now just going right around the back of the base. That's exactly what this was for. Love it, love it, love it. Death to the turtle. Death to the turtle. I think Zed's still gonna lose this game, but that was a cool attack. I like that. So now Zed gonna pull out. He's happy. That's a good move there. He got a lot of damage done there. But look, oh, we got a paradrop on the bottom side. And we got no anti-air. You know, he does get 2 flak tracks out. Oh my god. Oh, he sells that nuclear reactor. Jeez. Paradrop doing work. Now Rocky's on the bottom side. Artie's looking tough, man. Artie's looking tough. I think we're gonna be moving Artie to octopus status. Octopus status for Artie, I think, in the next month. In the next 45 days, Artie's gonna be an octopus status player. I really think so. If Artie continues to progress as a player at the same rate that he has, I mean, he's just gotten so good so fast. Sniper's out to counter the Desos. Oh, Deso. Ah, doesn't get that Deso down. Almost did. He has to get a Deso down. There's snipers and mirages targeting the Desos. Oh, he's just going to rush right in with these rhinos. Nice. Rocky's to meet him, though. Has to be careful. No anti-air in that group. Zed doing a good job hanging in here. Artie is broke. Ooh, but he gets a nice chain reaction there. How is... Oh, Zed doesn't have his nuclear rack. He's on power plants, not nuke power. And Artie is broke. Zed's on 14k. And but that's why you see, like, that's why Artie has so much. Like, Artie being broke's not really that bad because he used all of his money. He's had a ton of money. He did lose, you know, Zed did get that offensive hit that took out. Oh, the Kirov doing some damage on those tanks. Good use of the Kirov there. A lot of Rockies though. I'm concerned about Zed's anti-air situation here. Zed doing a great job. But yeah, I mean, Artie got a lot done with the money that he had. Zed, where are the flak tracks, for the love of God? Yeah, Zed got in on that top side, made a nice push, and really hurt Artie's economy with that. And Artie's been spending a lot of money, a lot of Rockies, Eagles, Mirages, Tech. Look at all the defensive structures, all the power. Yeah, Artie's been spending a lot of money. So, but Zed needs to keep the pressure on. This game's far from over. Artie's got a very defended base. So Zed just needs to go around the backside of Artie's base. That's the move. I mean, I guess he doesn't really have the tanks for it. Oh, he's gonna try to nuke him. There is enough time to get the nuke off before the game timer goes, so he could, the nuke's on 9. Yeah, he could get the nuke off. Haha, yeah, we took it out. Made the lakes look a little more like lakes. Artie keeping the pressure on here. Artie losing his Rockies though. Artie's broke. So Artie pushing here is very risky, but I like he's using that higher ground. That higher ground is really, really nice here. Ooh, and the Iron Curtain and the Mirage is Artie caught with his pants down. Very nice Iron Curtain. Zed's going to keep the pressure on. He's got the Kurovs pumping on the top side. He's attacking from the worst angle on the map right now, just muscling his way through this bottom side. Eagles counterpunch on the left. Nice play downfield from Artie. Trying not to get too much on his heels here. And Zed is just not finding a way to break through. I'd love to see the tanks come from the top right. I would love to see Zed get his tanks up on that top right. He could get up on that cliff in the top right, harass that battle app, take that oil, hit some war factories. That's so juicy. Demo truck now. Ooh, demo truck's gonna do good on these infantry. The Eagle gets in. Ooh, the Eagles to counter, nice, but they won't be able to do it again. Zed on 21K, he'll pump demo trucks all day, all night. Nice, but now the Prism Towers are kind of countering. I don't love this move for Zed, but I don't hate it. The Eagle's out now. Yeah, keep pumping him. He could use it. It is distracting, Artie, that's for sure. And now an APOC out. APOC's now for Zed. These guys need to watch the timer. And Artie and Zed just used his Iron Curtain on Artie's base. I assume that was a misclick. The nuclear missile is going to come before the timer, but the question is, can Zed close out this game? And this is one of those ones where, like, if the timer goes and Artie wins, everyone will be frustrated. This is Zed's. Zed should have dropped the hammer here. There's a lot of opportunities for Zed. He's attacking from the wrong angles. He needs to go up on this cliff and come around the backside. Look at this right here. Juicy. Instead, he's trying to go right down the front gates. He might get it, but if Zed loses on time, it would be a lesson he would need to learn, because you got to be able to drop the hammer and blitz. Got to drop the hammer. That's Blitz 101. Now the BF's counter punching for God knows what reason. Zed doesn't have an army. Nuclear missile. Oh, this nuclear missile, you guys. Here it comes. The nuclear missile's coming. His base is so small. Oh my God, the nuke. Oh, devastating. Wow, but not gonna matter because the timer's gonna go. And this could be anyone's game on points. Both players have gotten so many kills. Yeah, Zed tries to split his tanks up, just too slow at the end. Well, Zed does take it home on points pretty decisively. Yeah, Artie lost a lot of Rockies, a lot of Harriers, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, yeah, Zed, yeah. Anyway, well, Zed did get that one, so the series goes on. It is best of 5. Yeah, Zed, I don't know if he did that on purpose. You know, people Iron Curtain their opponents at the end of the game just to, like, kind of, you know, showboat, like Rick said. If Zed did do that on purpose, it was very silly because, I mean, he did win the game on points, but obviously it's better to crush your opponent, stop playing games, and drop the hammer at the end. All right, so it is 2-1, best of 5. Set factions now. So now Artie takes Soviet. Zed goes Allied. Artie ran a really good Allied there. He wasn't able to get much offense done though. He was playing a little bit too defensively, and Zed was able to get in there a couple times, get some damage done. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for a player to just play defensively on this map, just because there's so many different spots you can attack from. Artie's gonna bring some conscripts bottom side. A Mount Gator. Actually, yeah, we actually are making one right now. Actually, it's Mount Dragon. It's alligators that shoot fireballs. We switch sides. There's some pros and cons to both sides, so it's unfair to make one player play the same side of the map, so we let it be random. That's weird. Is it my internet? Is the stream lagging? Artie's internet not OP. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's the reason, is that sometimes the left side or the right side could be slightly different. There's also some pros and cons. Like, players will have preferences. Like, you know, the right side of the map is where you're like, I don't know, you click. I think there's a slight advantage being closer to the right menu. Like, the right side of the map's probably a slight advantage. So instead of having players argue or say like, oh, why did he get left? Why did I get right? Blah, blah, blah. I think it's better just to let it be random. All right, we lost Zed. All right, we lost Zed. We lost Zed. He'll come back, though. Zed always makes it home. Zed always finds his way home. It's like something you say about like an endearing pet or something. All right, you guys ready for this? Spot the Red Alert 2 unit. Say the name of the unit. Get a crowd game point. If you have the most crowd game points at the end of the month, you get $10. Who sees it? It's okay, Zed. Aw, Zed. Oh, X-Swiss Cloud. Do you guys see it? I feel like you guys all got crushed by X-Swiss. You guys aren't even close. No one else sees it? I'll give you guys another second. See, I'm getting clever. By tipping them to the side, that's what's throwing you guys off. X-Swiss Cloud. Oh, Minka saw it. Oh, we're fast in here, that's for sure. Like, Zed disconnects, Artie leaves. I go play a crowd game, Artie goes home. Artie, we were just playing a crowd game to keep the people going. I was being a rodeo clown. You're still the cowboy. Artie's cowboyed up. I start rodeo clowning, he goes home. Oh, you guys both disconnected? Huh. All right, we're going to finish this series out, guys. Actually, Berg's got a fun map for us. Should we run Berg's map? Berg's got a challenge map. Oh, never mind. All right, we'll run this. We're going to run Berg's challenge map. It's called 300. We're running it after this. Oh, now, oh, Zed, oh, now Zed's in a hurry. Oh, now Zed is in a hurry. I'm sitting here trying to run a game, and now Zed's telling me to hurry up. I'm the only one who's been ready. I'm the only one ready. All right, here we go, guys. Point number 4, Zed in red, Allied on the right, Artie in Sove, yellow on the left. Keeping the action rolling here, so we are switching factions up. Zed saying, fine, Ivor, you win. I thought he was about to disconnect and go home. Looks like he's going to continue on. All right, so Artie again. I think he's trying to use these conscripts to try to go harass the oil on the bottom side. Does need one tank as well, since there's a fence. But Zed over with some GIs to counter. Yeah, so Zed held that nicely. Yeah, I think as the allied player, I think holding these oils is going to be difficult, but I mean, obviously the longer you hold them, the better. I mean, they're pumping money, so. So already going a lot of oils here early. I don't think this is, I don't think this makes, I don't think this really makes sense for Soviet. I don't think you need to get those oils. I think you're better off going 2 war factories early on, getting a tank advantage, trying to do something early with it, but we'll see. I mean, this map's still so new. There's no reason to really talk about metas. We do see both players building towards the bottom now, so we will have a, yeah, quite the battle here on the bottom. Already pushing in, the conscripts come. Already odd tank control going up on that cliff here, gets 1 tank out of position. Artie, I like this forward war factory though for Artie. His reinforcements are coming right in. Zed using his eagles defensively, very, very nice. And Zed with a lot of grizzlies right now. Yeah, we talked about this this little extra money from these oils early on, allowing the allied player to do the things that they want to do against Soviet, getting the eagles out, getting the AFC, getting the prism towers, but while the whole time pumping grizzlies. It's very, very nice. And on other maps without the 2 oils, you run into situations where you're broke early on. Okay, GI's pushing in. After this, we are going to be running Berg's challenge map. We're going to be running, one of you lucky spectators will get to participate in the challenge. You'll get a guess. We're going to show you a map, and if you think the winner is going to win, or if the conscripts are going to make it through the gauntlet or not, it's going to be this big challenge. It's going to be awesome. A chance to win some money, so stick around. Stick around after this. So now Artie, I like Artie using the conscripts on the top side. I love it whenever, if you're the kind of player who has the bandwidth, who has the APM to handle it, to be able to throw some conscripts around the map, especially on a map like this where you get splits and stuff, always really, really nice. Oh, that prism tank on the retreat, though. The conscripts on the top side take the battle lab for Artie. Can they get a power plant as well? Oh my god. Conscripts going off. I love it. So that's a nice split from Artie. I mean, that's through 10 conscripts topside, took that battle lab, really slowed him down nicely, which was good for Artie. Artie needed to slow things down a little bit here. He's kind of had some failed offensive pushes. Zed trying to find a gap for these eagles to get through. Does take an oil, perfect target, does get a chain reaction, takes a couple buildings with it. Nightbot, stop talking about May. Come on. One of my hobbies is scolding robots. Scolding non-sentient beings is a hobby of mine. So Artie pushes through the middle there. Oh, an alligator's on the hunt. Ooh, tank miscontrol. The alligator's on the hunt. Oh, he gave up. Berg, can we make the alligators chase people forever? Alligators are really vengeful in real life. Like, if you piss off an alligator, they will chase you till they die. So if the game is supposed to be realistic, then we need to fix that. Berg, write that one down. I want the alligators to pursue to their death. Desolator pushing in, doesn't get much damage done. So that battle lab hit for Artie was really nice, hitting Zed's battle lab, slowing down his tech tanks a little bit, but the prism tanks are pumping now. So the Eagles still doing work. He's losing a lot of Eagles, but he's got the money for it. So he's going to put the Grizzlies in front. Let's see how Zed's able to manage this army. The Grizzlies in front, the Prisms behind to support. That's a lot of Rhinos, though. Love to see another Prism Tower. The Conscripts are overwhelming the Prism Tower. Conscripts are the perfect counter for the Prism Tower. Pushing in. And yeah, Zed should have probably switched to Mirages, but Artie's not managing these tanks well. He's targeting buildings instead of the army. Artie probably could have cleaned up that army if he tried. Now some Rockies in there, no anti-air for Artie, and Zed is able to pull ahead there. And very impressive for Zed to pull ahead in that battle without Mirages. I think Artie probably could have managed his units better there and possibly won that engagement. He started targeting buildings halfway through the battle. I think he could have been targeting Zed's tanks and, like I said, probably won that engagement. But hard to say for sure. I think he was behind. He'd been kind of behind most of that game. So Zed does put one on the board. There's only one word for it, boys. We got match number 5 of game number 5, which means we got a barn burner. Alligators or crocodiles? Good question. Yeah, targeting that oil mid-fight. I mean, sometimes you can target an oil. Sometimes you can target an oil. Sometimes it's worth targeting an oil middle of the fight. Sometimes it is worth it. You know, because the oils had to have splash damage. Sometimes they'll have a massive catastrophic effect, you know, take out a bunch of buildings or really damage the army. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. So point number 5, you guys know what it is. We got ourselves a barn burner. It is best of 5, game number 5. Already put the first 2 on the board, 2 wins right out the gate, making Zed look like a child. And then Zed came back, put 2 on the board, brought us 2-2. This is it, guys. We do have a timer because I don't have a no timer map right now. So even though it is match point, normally we take the timer off. There is a timer. So yeah, sorry, Minka. Yeah, we don't have a no timer map for the new map yet because we're still editing it. So rocking and rolling here, guys. $5 going to the winner, but more than $5, it's an ego thing, right? You want to win. These guys always playing each other, always trying to prove who's better. Already made it further in the tournament last month. Zed wants to prove that he can hang with the best. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And so Artie comes right around the back of his base. Yeah, the areas are too small. Yeah, there's a lot of different areas. I mean, so the reason they're small is because there's you can attack 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 routes across the map. So the more you have, the smaller they get. So it's just a difference in the map. I mean, Oasis was big. You know, it just plays different. The choke points are harder to manage, but they make for, you need to split your units more. It's definitely more difficult for worse players, but at the higher level, a map like this rewards the better player. So I think it'll be interesting to see. Force people out of their comfort zone a little bit. It's all a big experiment, really. And Zed coming in. Zed with a nice little army advantage here. So Artie brings out a Patriot missile, shuts down those Rockies. Eagles coming for Zed. This army's scary, though. There's a nice pillbox for Artie. Pillbox is out. Artie does have the Rocky advantage. Ooh, paradrop in the back of his base. Paradrop in the back of his base. Does Artie see it? Oh, there's a pillbox. Does not get the AFC. So he does hold out there. Oh, and does save the AFC again. And my garbage truck is outside to make things interesting, mess up my audio for the final match. Love that. Yeah, can Zed turn on predictions? Yeah, the one light pole. No, we're keeping the light pole. It's an Easter egg. The light pole's an Easter egg. And now finally Artie able to get downfield and make something happen offensively. Nice counterpunch of his own. Takes out Zed's AFC. Artie with a nice Rocky advantage here. And so Zed was in the driver's seat early on in this game, but now he's way behind. Especially these Rockies are very, very problematic. Looks like Artie should be able to take this one home. Yep, Artie does take it home.